Good morning, dreamers. I like this mug. It's so fun. Ooh. Change this color with the heat. See if I can. I think it's all gone because that's the height of my coffee. Ah. Happy Friday morning. How beautiful do you look today? You probably look quite groggy, and I don't know if I'm awake yet, like me. But just the fact that you're here, you're kicking. Some of you are kicking and screaming. I'm so glad you're here. You're valuable and you are worthy. Yesterday, so I talk about the three of us in our home, and then we have two cats, so there's five of us in our home. And there is a sixth uh, personality in our house, in our home. And it's funny because my brother calls it Disneyfying things, like when you Disneyfy animals um, and give them a personality, call them children, call them fur babies, call them whatever. We tend to, I mean, you know what I think about Pastel in particular. Julie's pretty awesome too. But in our home, we tend to Disneyfy our car. Our car's name is Hazel, and Hazel is a very active member of our family. Um, Jimmy will say, "Can we go for a drive to nowhere? Can we take Hazel out? Can we, whatever," right? And the car symbolizes a freedom that we wouldn't otherwise have. I know um, my walking and bus friends are feeling quite limited these days. Um, but this car was making some noise, and y'all know the phrasing: the squeaky wheel gets the grease. There, see, it went up a little bit more. Anyway, um, so I took her in yesterday, and when you take a car in, you're like, "Yay, Mr. Noodles for the next 4 weeks," because you never know what's gonna happen. And they did an overhaul. They looked her over and they said there was a couple things that were loose, and they were making noise, but she's in good shape. $100. Wow, that is a miracle to get in and out of a mechanic for $100. So I was quite excited. That's all it was. And it just got me thinking, like, how often is something, an emotion, something in our spirit making noise, right? And it's because there's something wrong. And if we deal with it right away, we're going to be like, there's something loose. Let's just tighten it up. But if we don't deal with it right away, the thing's going to fall off. And then we need new parts. And then we need a long, drawn out time with a rental. There I was, just needing to tighten things. And I didn't know. So I had to share with somebody who did know. And so sometimes you just need to share life with a friend, someone who you can trust. I saw somebody put on Facebook yesterday, be careful who you trust. A listening ear can also be a running mouth. And it's so true. It's so true. So, friend, find someone you can trust, even if it's not a professional yet. Work your way to a professional. We could always use a professional. It's okay to have Jesus and a therapist too. But dreamer, if there's a bump in the road, if there's a little bit of noise, your emotions are just trying to tell you something. They're not something to be afraid of. They're not something to disregard. They're not something to shove down deep. They're just there as messengers. I'm doing a study, um, a group called Pathway to Peace, and one of the things he talks about is anger. And often we try to uproot anger as though it's a sin. How we respond to it could be, but anger in and of itself is not wrong. It's a messenger. It's just there. It's just there. And maybe there's something else, another emotion that's just making a little bit of noise. And hey, maybe, just maybe, there's a part of you that's saying, hey, I want some fun. I went through that season. I've been through that season several times. But it's just, hey, put something funny on TV. Hey, stop reading serious books all the time. Hey, I want to laugh. I want some whimsy. I want to giggle. Please let me laugh. Please let me giggle. And it's a begging desire for joy, for happiness. You know what that is? That's melancholy. Melancholy can quickly lead to depression if we don't listen to it. Melancholy, the emotion, depression, the condition that needs the mechanic. But the melancholy, the pensiveness, it's not wrong to be pensive and contemplative. When you move into a melancholy, it's your whole being crying for a break. And please just find something joyful for me. So let's listen to our emotions. Drive your vehicle of life, the body and spirit and soul that He has given you. You've been created to be, because you're valuable and you're special and you are worth listening to. And so are the voices within, called emotions. Okay? Anyway, get a little tune up for yourself over the weekend, because you could find the process is much less painful than first expected. But if you ignore it, you're not leaving the mechanic cheap. Sweet dreams, my friends. Have a great day. Bye.